Hello everyone, Russell Wright, co-inventor, co-founder, networkempire.com. I'm here with Mike Hayden, programmer, developer, SEO master also. We are going to be talking to you about video Kraken version 4.3 that has just been released. And we've also created a video which you should also see, which is a video silo plugin, and that's available at videosiloplugin.com and of course on the help file. Mike, Video Kraken version 4.3. The reason I got all excited about doing this one is because of the semantic markup that you have going on. So uh, tell us about this plugin. First of all, for our listeners, viewers, this is a auto blogging plugin. I'm going to go ahead and use the word auto blogging because it follows the Network Empire rules for stability. The only thing that it auto blogs is very effective and very powerful videos. Thousands of them potentially. In one video site I had over 200,000. Actually it was more like 500,000 towards the end. And we use the YouTube API, which I think is between 4 and 6 million per day unless it's changed on the recent update, that they allow an individual to publish. Mike, do you know what the YouTube API limit is these days?
I don't know what the limit is, so.
Okay, it was 5 million on API version 2.0. I'm not sure what the API limit is in this new one, but Mike's going to talk about the updates that we've made on this and what you can look forward to. I'm super excited about this one. So tell me about it. You already got into it a little bit before we were recording, but what's going on?
Okay, so one of the things that we've done, similar to the code in vSilo, Video Silo, we've added some semantic markup to make people can just add a simple shortcode into their settings in vKraken. They put the code in, and it will automatically create a responsive, semantically marked up video embed. So
I love how you put the actual
with a
code
lot
in
of the
here.
themes. Yeah. Well, I wanted people to be able to see exactly what we're handling behind the scenes and
Yes, very cool.
kind of show how much work we're saving them
So let's explain to
from
people.
having to code.
Yeah, it's really huge. And let's explain to people exactly what that means as if they're idiots. So, Mike, what does exactly a semantic markup code for a video mean?
Okay, so instead of having a simple iframe embed, which is what YouTube gives you when you
Right.
want to share the content,
Mhm.
this has extra information to make it easier for the machines to understand everything about that video. So things like the time that it was uploaded, the title of the video, instead of the machines having to work out exactly what the video is, like go to the video and figure it out.
Mhm.
Semantically marked up means that it is right there for the machines to process
And what does that mean on
without having to.
at the end game? What does that mean on the
Sorry.
search engines?
In the actual search engines themselves,
Mhm.
I'm not 100% sure because they're changing what
That's
how they
true.
handle the videos. Sometimes, like they used to use it to display video thumbnails, but they're not anymore. But they
Right.
might in the future. Who
Right.
knows? But
Mhm.
it's more for people that are the future of the web, where you'll ask a question into Google Voice or into Siri, and the machine will understand that the page has a video specific to that particular thing, rather than having to figure it out from the text around and all that. They'll
Exactly.
know, all right, this is an actual video
Exactly. And I can't prove
and what
this.
it's about.
I can't prove this right now, but there's a lot of anecdotal evidence, and we'll probably get into this at certification and everything, that rankings are impacted quite a bit with this. And there's a few other things I've noticed. I don't know if it's going to maintain, like, video thumbs did go away, which is one of the reasons that the pin process started, because video thumbs were highly clickable. And that hasn't remained the same in every case, although there always are ways to still make that happen. But this is really going to prepare your site. And so far, I'm watching semantically marked up videos and a variety of other artifacts um, really get special treatment. So you just want to be there, and this is the cutting edge of it, which I think is really, really cool. Okay. So what else you
Yeah.
got going on?
This is talking to the machines in their language rather than talking
Yes,
to them in our language and
exactly.
hoping that they'll understand.
Exactly, and the result of that, just for those of you guys who are not, brain scientists, the result of that is almost always benefits that are hidden in a variety of different ways that change but continue to increase over time. That's what you really need to know for rankings,
Yeah.
for findability, for, anyway, we get into that at semanticwebtraining.com if you're interested in learning more about that. So what else do you have going on that you're excited about in this new release?
Well, as I mentioned before with the videos, it's also responsive.
Yes.
So there's been a huge push in the last few years to make everything responsive. But one of my big bugbears is these sites that just straight embed a video at a fixed size. When you're on your phone, you have to scroll sideways, or it just messes up the visuals, and sometimes you have to scroll sideways just to hit the play button. Whereas
you mean
these changes,
me and every sales page that I ever created?
not for long.
You weren't going to say it. You weren't going to say
be.
it. No, we finally started upgrading to responsive upon. I'm a marketer, damn it, Jim, not a technician. So these people won't have to think either, right? So anybody who uses
That's
this
right.
is not going to have to think.
That's the best part of it.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. They just put in that code into their settings and it's all done.
Yeah, because it was such a pain in the butt. I would to go, make it responsive, but I'd have to go get that code on a service and then come back and right. So you have to go somewhere besides YouTube because they don't make it responsive yet for some reason. Okay, cool. What else you got?
Yeah. All right. So one of the things that we changed, we've improved, I guess, with version 4.3 is that a better handling of English results. So, yeah, there's some complicated magicianry in the background, but basically, if it senses that there's foreign characters in the title, it'll just skip it over. So you're not going to get the Chinese results. Of course, you can turn that off. There's a drop down for that.
So you can pull it if you want to.
Yeah, so for people building in, say, Russian or German or whatever, they would just turn that off, and that would, and it goes back to how it was before. But for the majority of our users are using it in English sites, so now it will handle those a lot better. It's strange. YouTube doesn't offer a language option in the API, so you can't just say, I want English or I want Russian. It'd be so much.
Wow, so you had to customize that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Had to do a bit of trickery.
That's cool. You brainiac. Okay, got it. Very, very cool.
So I think the thing that I'm most excited about with this version is the change to the way that the searches are done. So instead of before, it was all done any word search. So if you had a long string, say for example, video silo builder, it would pull back construction videos among there because it had the word builder in it. Whereas now it's an all word search, so it makes the videos far more relevant. So video silo builder will bring back mainly Network Empire and Network Empire student videos.
Gotcha. Okay. That's really, really cool. That's a great addition. All right.
Yeah.
So these are the major updates, and these are not small. For those of you who've used Kraken version 1.0, you know what a big update that actually is. And Mike, thanks for taking time to let everybody know. We'll have a horn.
There's just one more thing I wanted to.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, tell us all. I mean, keep going if you want to.
Yeah. So there's just the one thing. People that are running 4.0, the YouTube comments are now version 3 API compliant, and we also changed it so instead of it bringing back 20, if there is comments, brings back 20. It now randomizes it between 5 and 40 comments to make it look more natural. But so the comments are now working.
Wow, fantastic! And that's true in both video silo plugin or semantic video silo plugin and this, right? The comments have been upgraded to version 3 API.
Correct. Okay. Correct.
And I've noticed a lot of benefits by publishing comments. It's kind of a controversial topic, but you can turn them off if you don't want to use them. It really depends on
Yep.
which layer of the web ring you guys are using. If you're not familiar with our processes, please do visit networkempire.com because there's a place for everything, and everything that we do has a place. It's just not always in the place that you think. So if you have any questions about any of this, you probably want to visit networkempire.com. If you want to learn how to use Video Kraken, please do visit our advanced training at www.automaticvideotraffic.com, where we get into actually a 7-week boot camp, 6 or 7 week boot camp on how to apply this, and it's going to be even better now that Mike has upgraded this one. So Mike, thanks so much for all the details, and the help file will be updated just as soon as we get around to it. And
yeah,
and that's good. So you guys at least know why you need to go to videokraken.com. If you just want to purchase the plugin, go to videokraken.com. If you want to purchase the training, go to automaticvideotraffic.com. Thanks, Mike. Anything else to add in closing, or are we good?
No, we're good.
All right, man. So Mike is flying over to the United States here in just a couple of weeks to come to our live Network Empire certification event in Scottsdale, Arizona. If you're interested in ever attending, and yeah, it's gonna be great. He knows a lot. He's pretty much one of our most advanced technical students. If you want to meet him and the rest of our team, I don't even consider Mike a student really anymore. But if you want to meet him and the rest of the team, you need to attend the live certification event at networkempirecertification.com. Thanks, Mike, and we'll catch everybody on the inside.